crafted 2 cards back to back because we've won all 3 matches. Can we do it for a 3rd time? Only one way to find out. Welcome to Yugioh Virtually Pro, Episode 6. Let's talk about the rule pass, the battle pass we use. We're currently at rank 11 because we have 11 wins. Okay, 1 win equals a rank. It makes sense. Anyways, currently, if we can win all 3 episodes, we move to 14. Now, that's not enough to get to 15 for 1 free random pack, but inching ever closer to the reel of matches is important because, well, real matches will change fundamentally how our matches take place. And with the real punishment already in effect, a single loss could damage our card pool significantly. That's the hint I'm going to give about the real punishment, guys. But we know what the real looks like. Oh, wait, no, we don't. Honestly, guys, I think I'll hold off on the real punishment just simply because I was debating about it back and forth and decided, you know what, I think I'll wait to spin it when we lose. Now, talking about the deck, guys, obviously it looks powerful. We're getting more of a Blackwing core. My craft, Blackwing Zephyros Elite Y, it's another Blackwing name. It's a 4-star. It's another winged beast to go with our previous craft, which is Diamond Direwolf. But Zephyros Elite is a card that, unlike a lot of the older Blackwing cards, outside of maybe Gale at 1, it sees play in modern Blackwing decks. And if we happen, because we are doing random packs outside the one Patreon pack, if you guys are interested in Patreon, links below. But Zephyros Elite is a powerful card that when I do go through the deck and I, take whatever card out and move stuff around after our deck pulls, Zephyros will be another Blackwing that if we end up getting any modern support can play more effectively with it than I think some of the other cards in this deck, guys. But there's only one way to know what we get and won't get. Let's get to the pack opening. Gold Series is interesting. Obviously, we've gone over the fact that we're going in a row. Now, the Gold Series technically ends in its base name with Haunted Mine, the product we are adding to today's pool for Patreon. But Premium Gold, Return of the Bling, Premium Gold, Infinite Gold, don't ignore that Gold Sarcophagus because I just typed in the word gold. But Maximum Gold and Maximum El Dorado are technically a part of the Gold Series lineup. But I'm going to confirm with Patreon that that is the route we're going. Again, ignore 2019 Gold Sarcophagus. I had to just type in gold to show all of them here, and that's a tin. That's not a part of the Gold Series. Though it does have gold in the name. Anyways, guys, outside of the gold lineup, again, not much has changed here. No awesome, cool, super awesome reprint. So, yeah. OTS Tournament Pack 23 is still the newest product. But, guys, we get to add random packs. Now, we have Gold Series Haunted Mind, which has some powerful cards. We get to add our 5 free packs first. So, Crimson Crisis. Some decent generic Cincos. Gold Series 2009. We've hit back-to-back double Gold Series. Now, 09 is not Gold Series 3. But 09 does have some powerful cards at the gold slot. We have Retro Pack 1. That is a good set, retroly speaking. Battle Pack 2, War of the Giants. That could have some power cards in there. So that's 4 out of the 5. And Hidden Summoners. No. It's not happening. So we won all 3 matches, so we get 6 additional free packs, like Champion Pack 3. Return of the Duelist. Interesting. Now, I wouldn't mind a certain set that has, I don't know, Blackwing cards, like Darkwing Blast, but we will have to see. So, honestly, guys, our first 5 free packs, pretty good. Our 2 out of our 6 is okay. Brothers of Legend. That has some cards. Okay. Pendulum. No, not Pendulum. Stop giving me Pen Evolution. I'm not playing Pendulums. No one can make me play Pendulums. There is not a physical thing that will make me play Pendulums. Circuit Break. There's cards. There's cards in there. And Battle Pack Epic Dawn, guys. These are our packs. Time to crack them open and see what we get. So starting off, obviously, Gold Series Haunted Mine. We're just going to see what we can get here. Dawn of the Herald. Okay, pretty okay if we get Dry John stuff. Goblin Zombies, pretty good. Lady in Right. No. Pyramid Turtle. Okay, no Dark Scorpion stuff. Physical Double. Fear from the Deep. Dawn Zalug. Dark Scorpion Burglars. Man, we're getting all the Dark Scorpion stuff. Oh, more Dark Scorpion stuff. Fantastic. Ryukoki isn't bad. Dark Mimic level 3. Vampire Lady. Zoma the Spirit. Book of Life. Pyramid of Wonders. Gurnia. Red Ogre. What's you do? You're not good. Double Custon isn't bad. Patrician of Darkness. Dark Mimic level 1. And Dark Hole. That is a power card right there. We also have Fabled Grimro, which isn't a bad 4-star light, but we already have stronger versions, so why? And Naturion Barkion. Now, not the best. Oh, that's the Ghost Gold. So that'd be the Ghost Rare. So we got a Ghost Rare Naturion Barkion. Barkion's not bad. The thing is it hard requires 2, Earths. 1 tuner, 1 on. And we don't have a ton of Earths, but maybe we could make some synergy with this. This isn't a bad card whatsoever. Dark Hole, I think, is the biggest pickup. But Barkion can go in the extra deck, and we can see what we got there. Next pack, Crimson Crisis. Oh, baby. More Black Rings. Sirocco the Dawn. Okay, Telekinetic Power Well. Submarine Frog. Night Ring Sorceress. Mortronic Map. Ebon Arrow. Trap Reactor YFI. Twin Sword Marauder. And no, Flying Fortress Skyfire. Well, we got a playset of Sirocco now. Oh boy. Okay, opening next pack, Gold Series 2009. Now this has some power cards in it. Giant Trunade. Yeah, if only that was, unlimited. Six Samurai Sanji is interesting. Because we have a lot of 6 Sams. But the Blackwing thing, I think, is just already too good of a path and is way better than the 6 Sams. Mobius the Frost Monarch. Okay, that's a power card. Phantom Beast, Rock Lizard, another 6 Sam. A Zaborg. Okay. Okay, Phantom Beast, Cross Ring. Volcanic Shell. Another Treeborn Frog. Compulsory. Shein Castle. 6 Samurai United. Vigorous Reaver. That's our playset of Alias. Lakunga. Lord Poison. Uriza. Okay, these are going to be big. Caius. That is massive. We also have Death Volstagov. Not really that great. And Test Tiger. Again, we don't have enough glass. All right. This could be worse. This could be worse. We are now at Retro Pack 1, which honestly is probably going to be a lot of misses. A Giant Trunade. That'd be great if it was not banned. UFO Turtle. Giant Soldier Stone. Blacklist Ritual. Gaia. Harpy Lady. Mother Grizzly. And Axe of Despair. All right, we're going on to War of the Giants Round 2. Big Eye. White Knight Queen. What do you do? So you can target... Okay, never mind. I mean, not bad, but cannot be special summoned. Just target a set. Pineapple Blast. Covering Fire. Lucky Iron Axe. Jurak Gallium. Reverse Glasses. Chthonian Blast. Deep Sweeper. Okay. Golem Sentry is a super rare. It's not bad, but we have better cards. Cyber Gymnast. Okay. Still have better cards. Megamorph. Kazijin. Big Tusked Mammoth. Who are you? Monsters your opponent control cannot attack the turn they are summoned. Oh, it's a 5-star. I was going to say, what in the world? Share the Pain and Safe Zone. I think Safe Zone is such a power card in this early stages. That's probably going to go in. All right, Hidden Summoners. No, we aren't playing this. Oh, wait, are you generic? You are. It's only a 2K. And it's a 5-star, which is kind of odd. Like, really odd. But Tatsunako is another one, but still, I don't know how often we'd get this. If we had a 4-star tuner and I guess a Treeborn, we can go into this, but I don't know how likely it is. But hey, it's still playable. All right, Champion Pack 3, we have Fairy Dragon. You gotta be kidding me. BES Crystal Core and Necro Valley. Necro Valley's strong. I will definitely say that. But not in our current deck. Return of the Duelist. This can be big. Amorous of Prophecy, so Spellbook. Exceed Soul. Okay. Madolce Lesson. Little Trooper. Okay. Interesting. Generation Force. I was not playing at this time with Return of the Duelist, so I truly don't know a lot of these cards. 3,000 Needles. Oh, boy. You got to upgrade. Turnabout. What do you do? Okay, not good enough. Prophecy, another spellbook, and Imaruka. What do you do, you cute little dolphin? Discard it just by Tara, send top card to deck to water draw. Not good enough. Not good enough. Okay, Brothers of Legend. This can have some powerful stuff. Fernoid Decatron. Well, if we had more stuff, that'd be pretty strong. Kuribo. This one is the one that adds a Kuribo monster. Okay, we really don't have one. Pliancer, nope. Void Feast, this is a Void card, Infernoid. And Lureless Bird Strike. Well, that was kind of a dud pack. Okay, no, not playing pens again. Okay, yeah, that takes care of that. All right, going to Circuit Break. I'm not doing pens. No one convinced me otherwise. So, Dark Angel. What are you? Not anything too special, looks like. Capacitator Stalker? What are you? What? Okay, no, it's a 5-star. FA Pit Stop. No, I have enough FA stuff. Amazon Spy. No. Nimble Beaver. Now, this card's strong, except we don't have a lot of nimble stuff. Crawler Dendrite. Okay, crawlers are cool. A Monorado. Okay, hold on. Strong card. It's a 1900. It's a spirit, though. But maybe. Hello. Cute. Not useful. And Spiral Double Helix. Oh, what a good card if we had Spiral stuff. Okay. Battle Pack, Epic Dawn. You got it closed with some epic stuff. We've got Bazoo the Soul Eater. That's going in. That's an Earth that can increase its attack. Man, do we have any? We can make Barkion with this thing too if we have Earth. Fiendish Chain. Okay, just popping off. Best cards. Possessed Dark Soul is unfortunately a downgrade compared to the first two. Right Knight Dragon is subpar at this point. And Scapegoat. Okay, so we know power cards like Darkhold and Barkion are probably going to go into the deck. You know, we're going to put the third Sirocco, Mobius, Neos Alias, Zaborg, Caius, Compulse. Wish we could throw in the giant grenades we've got because, you know, we follow the ban list. The opponent, structure and starter decks use the decks. They don't follow it, but we have to. I guess Tsuchigumo could probably go in. Maybe Tatsuneko. I doubt it's summonable, but I mean, if we have a 2-star tuner and Treeborn, it can technically be made. But outside that, Necro Valley I might throw on the side. It's a decent card, but it's not usable right now. And Nimble Beaver is another powerful card. Monorado might probably go on the side. Fiendish Chain, Bazoo, and Scapegoat are definitely power cards, especially this early on. I'm going to go work on the deck, guys, and see what all I can fit in without throwing off the flow of the deck. Our deck profile, we squeezed a lot in, guys, and there's so many good cards that we could play, but I keep debating about this and that, and I'm so into the Blackwing stuff. I threw all the Blackwings in first, all the Blackwing stuff in first, and I was just like, I can't. I just can't not play Blackwings. I love them too much. If we see any type of more slightly modern engine get built, we will definitely switch off of the Blackwing stuff. But for now, I think it's a strong set of cards for the deck. But our deck has changed. Bazoo the Soul Eater comes in just because if we want to try to activate Dad, this is a great way to banish up to 3 cards to make Dad more alive. Berserkerella, obviously. 2 Blizzard of the Far North. Now, this being a 2-star tuner is important for a couple reasons, and I'll get to that in a minute. Boar the Spear, obviously. Gale, Kalu, Shura. 3 Sirocco the Dawn. This is just because with 2 Black Whirlwind, normal summoning just one of this can allows us to search for anything, including our new Zephyros the Elite. Caius, the Shadow Monarch. I love Caius, who doesn't? DD Warrior Lady, Dad. Triple Neos Alias. I mean, all I'm waiting for is Gemini Spark, man. All I'm waiting for is Gemini Spark. Evil Sword Mandragora makes its way back in just because as a special summon with how many Monarchs we're running, I thought might as well. Mobius, great to see Mobius back in here. And Snipe Hunter, of course, is a mainstay. Spirit Reaper, Testalos, Double Treeborn Frog. It's amazing to have 2 of these. And the Zaborg, the Thunder Monarch. Now, obviously, there is one Monarch we are missing. And Ryza, it's sad that he isn't here to join the party. But hey, we have all the others. Grandmark's down here on the side, don't worry. 2 Black Whirlwind, 1 Brain Control, the Dark Hole, Econ, Mind Control, Pot of Avarice, Scapegoat, which has some really big implications. Bottomless Trap Hole, Compulse, Heartfelt Appeal, Icarus, Mirror Force, and Safe Zone. Going to the side, Grandmark, Injection Paralily, we'll get it to why in a minute. Karakuri Komachi MDL 224 Ninishi. It's because it's a 3-star Earth tuner that it's the best one out of the bunch. Legendary Jujutsu Master, 3-star Earth. Grand Mole, 3-star Earth, not to mention it's good. Our second Zaborg is in here just in case. Body Shield, Necro Valley, Double Upstarts got moved down here. Defense Draw, Fiendish Chain, Rivalry, Soul Drain, and Waking the Dragons. Extra, Blue Eyes. Technically summonable. Just my favorite looking other card, really. Technically summonable. I mean, this is by Waking the Dragon. Blackwing Armed Ring, Blackwing Tamer, Sinio Hacho. DDD Gust, Kai King Alexander, who's generic. Michael the Arch Lightsworn. We have Gale and any of the light 4 stars, mainly Neos Alias, DD Warrior later. We can make him if we need to. Naturia Barkion is live under 1 condition. 1 plus non-Earth monsters plus 1 tuner. I was thinking about throwing more Earth tuners in the side, and I might again later, but we don't really have the necessities to pull him off constantly, Barkion. But we do have a lot of 3-star good Earth monsters. Well, actually, I kind of put the best ones in here. But we do have a couple of 3-star Earth tuners to pair with our others. There's not a ton of great Earth tuners in our collection currently. The Nishibi 1900 is probably by far and away the best one just because of its high defense. But the interesting thing here is Scapegoat are all Earth, right? So if we get another Scapegoat, I might be willing to try to go for like a Naturia Barkion Turbo by having multiple Scapegoats, a bunch of Earth tuners, just try to force Barkion out there. Now, Tatsuneko is interesting because just like Scapegoat, with Blizzard and a Scapegoat or a Blizzard and a Treeborn, Tatsunoko is technically live. And then we can synchro with it using 1 card as material, and this is a 3-star tuner. So if we have another, I don't know, something active like, technically Tsukigomo's over here just in case, we need to go Blizzard with any of our 3s. There's playability there. But like, let's say we go into Tatsuneko. Well, technically, Michael just requires a light non-light. So if we have a Neos Alias in hand, we can go using this into it. We can go into High Alexander. It gives us playability. Black Raven Lancer is just dead pretty much at this point, but I like the artwork, so it stays in. Cherry Blossom has kind of fallen down the step ladder a bit on kind of playability, but this card is still summonable and should not be denied the fact it is summonable. Diamond Direwolf saw more introduction with another Sirocco, with Zephyros. you know, it's live. Technically, we had another beast in Bazoo. I mean, Diamond Direwolf's getting is getting its work cut out for it, man, with all the cards it can technically target at this point. Goki the Giant Ogre, I took out the Goki stuff, but I still like how the card looks, so it stays in for now. And Space Insulator. Now, obviously, you see the Goki stuff is gone. I made room for Second Treeborn, the other Neos Alias. I moved stuff around, guys. Whether you agree or disagree with my deck building philosophy, it's mainly because I see these Blackwings. I see Frog Monarch, and if you did not know, back in the day, my regional tops, the good regionals I participated in were mainly due to 3 decks. One was Chaos, and I'm talking old school back in the day, like, you know, CED, you know, BLS, that kind of full powered Chaos. Then I had Blackwing and Frognark, right? Yeah, Frognark, Arc. It's Arc. I can't talk. Frogark. Anyways, Frog Monarch was another deck that also saw me have success. And honestly, those decks are special to me. So seeing that I can play Treeborn with Monarchs, you know, I see Blackwings with Dad. And I did run a Neo Alias Gemini Spark package in a couple decks just because it was so strong. I see old school stuff like this, and it makes me feel happy inside. It does. But I know the game has changed. And I know this deck and this whole series will evolve eventually. But as long as I can try to run this stuff, I will. As well as I don't think we have a good core yet. In actuality, if we got any of the modern Blackwing support, transitioning this deck into a slightly mix of old and new Blackwing might still be viable in a sense. So as of right now, I think Blackwing by far and away is the most buildable core we have currently. Until we have more Synchro Turbo or something else more focused, it's just not realistic to expect anything else, guys. But let me know what you think about the deck. Let's get to the matches. Time for the matches, guys. Now, of course, we're playing the 3 next structure decks. And, well, honestly, the first one is, yeah, tough. It's the Rock Defense deck. I know that they have a couple good spell and traps, but I honestly know we have a distinct advantage, especially with how good our deck is against these current structure decks. But remember, as we burn through these, closer and closer we get to those 5D structure decks, and there's a few of those in there that can surprise you. You know, we're currently in that end of GX before the 5Ds gets introduced, and we're burning through them. We are burning through them. But yeah, the deck is working pretty flawlessly. I mean, at this point, they're just trying to search for an out to take their advantage back, you know, and we know what they have in their hand, or the old Traveler isn't going to do anything, and pretty much they draw. Well, now I don't know what's in their hand. Berserkerella goes in. Okay, well, we guessed wrong. It's a trap. All right, Berserkerella bounces back, but we know what it is. Just Solace bounces, and boom, unlucky. We know what's in his hand. Draws. And, you know, choose a different card, goes to the bottom, okay. Didn't set anything, which makes me think, okay, the trap is still in his hand. Did we get lucky? Yeah, we hit the same trap, and we win the first round. So we're up 1-0 right now, guys. And he just starts out with swords. And that's just because, just in case he didn't get anything off of Mallet, which I kind of get. So at this point, I'm thinking, oh, all right, this is interesting. I'll just set so I don't have to trade with Ectoplasm. It's like, oh, swings over, sets back down. All right, he has combos, but now he set another one. I could Dark Hole 2 for 1. I'll take that advantage. And at this point, I'm cool with it, taking a shot because we have Heartfelt Appeal and I contribute for Mobius. Didn't happen that way, and I'm just thinking, you know what? I'll let swords expire, whatever they want to do. Cool. They Premature Burial. Okay, we'll take it. Yeah, Ectoplasm only affects their side of the field. For that turn, Mobius pop it so we don't have to tribute ours at the end of our turn. And now we have our 2400 Monarch again on the field, which pretty much seems to be the win condition. Bring in DD Warrior Lady just in case it's something we couldn't get over. Okay. And he clicked the wrong one. He told me there was one right next to her that he knew was going to contest the 1500. So to see if we would crash. And he clicked the tribute one. So, you know, brings out we bottomless. That's whatever. We pretty much have the advantage. I just banished this to see what it was. Oh, ultimate offering. Okay, cool. 1900. I know we could have done a little bit more damage, but I don't think it really matters in this kind of state. It's like, okay, cool. We bounce it, force him to banish another one. It really doesn't matter. This time he sets in defense because he realizes it's not monsters, it's spells and traps that they destroy. But yeah, we pick up the first match. Nice and easy. There we go, guys. 1-0. Moving on to the second match. This is the Wind deck. Can't remember what it's called. It's not that great. The biggest thing is try to get the Harpy Ladies in rotation and get a big beefy monster. So okay, wow, okay, that's big. We're gonna compulse that back to the hand, so we don't have to worry about it. Our turn, awesome. Okay, we put Spirit Reaper out, knowing we can hit the Harpy Lady. We do, and that pretty much seals it. They play Harpy Lady because they have Elegant Egotist, and they realized, oh, it's not Harpy card, it's Harpy Lady. And they realized, oh, I misplayed, I put an attack, I'm taking extra damage. They really just, unfortunate there, take a quick loss. And, I mean, our deck is powerful. We cannot deny our deck is powerful. But in matches like this, guys, where we know we have the advantage, sometimes we can play into stuff so confidently that we end up getting screwed. You know, okay, 1300. Okay, I have the advantage. Put them on a clock. Harpy's hunting ground. Okay, they were gonna Harpy Lady goes pop. Okay, I'll Icarus trade. All right, 2 for 2. That's okay. Oh, okay. So feed. It's a 1700. We'll take the damage. We have Clue in hand. Oh, okay. So we'll set both of these. Nothing really will come of it because we can't Brain Control because Sophie's a special summon, not a normal summon. I still hate. They should reverse Brain Control because Mind Control's in the format. Like, what Brain Control can get the pre-errata, and I don't think it would really matter. Like, I wish they would revert Brain Control back to what it was. But, you know, honestly, I don't think it matters anymore. But, yeah, we take the advantage here. They're on a 1 card. We know the structure decks when they get down to 1 card. It's tough for them to draw the out. We pick it up. We're 2-0 on matches, 4-0 on all individual rounds. So, at this point, 4 extra packs. Our winning streak, we have to enjoy, guys. I know I say this. We have to enjoy it because I have set the reels in both the reels that we see currently up to make sure that they can give us a distinct disadvantage over time. Yeah, the bad one that can hit us will hit us hard. But if it hits as bad as it can, you know, multiple times, we could see ourselves struggling. Thankfully, we have a nice pool of cards to create a gap, but, you know, Mobius comes in being, you know, badass, popping 2. Okay. Baby Ceresaurus is useless because we didn't pop it with an effect. And at this point, you know, it's Dino. And it's the early Dino deck. It's the first one. It's not great. We know we can go in, bring our opponent down to 600. They have 3 cards. And cool. We know we got this sealed. I mean, unless something miraculous happens. Oh, look. They actually survive. I know I could attack Mobius over the Oxygeddon, but, you know, it was funny to see Survival Instinct pop up. Or was that Survival Instinct? No, I can't remember what the name is right now. But to gain enough life to survive, but we still won. We're 7-0 in individual rounds. Or sorry, not 7-0. 5-0 in individual rounds. And because we're only playing 3 matches, there's only 2 out of you only have to win 2 out of 3. So yeah, our zones get sealed. And it's like, okay, I'll try. Okay, we don't pop it. Swing in, that's fine. I'll bring in Diamond Dire just in case they have anything that could pounce over our 2 guys since they're kind of low attack. Oh, okay, my turn. Swing in, see what it is. Okay, we swing in. And pretty much, guys, we have this wrapped up. We're going to win all 3 matches. And, dude, it just feels so good to go undefeated in another episode, guys. So we look at the Battle Pass, the Rule Pass, guys. As you see, 14 wins. We're ranked 14. Now, we don't get anything next episode, like no random pack or whatever, but next episode we can technically unlock it if just by winning 1 more match. But I want to note the real matches, and I say it's quite a bit, but I want to emphasize the real matches will change stuff. Yeah, it's possible we continue against easy matches, but I've made the real punishment and the real matches big They're not 1 or 2 or 3 or even 4 or 5, 6 options. There's double-digit options on both the wheels. And because of these options, the wheel punishment can be very punishing or a little punishing. Wheel matches can be very forgiving, or guess what? You play against 3 meta decks right now, like today, 2024 meta. So the real matches will change up the series, which means we have 2 more episodes. If we win all 3 matches, we'll be put to 20. After that 2 episodes, real matches aside. Either we get nice matches against little structure decks from the 5Ds era, which will probably be in at that point, or stick with me, we end up facing against some meta decks. And that brings us to my point. Look at our deck. Blackring, Frog Monarch, combined with the goodies to fit in between. With a couple modern cards, Ivysaur Mandragora is probably the newest monster card we have. Zephyros is probably after that, I think. But every other card is older. When you look at Spell and Traps, nothing here outside of Heartfelt Appeal, I think, is even remotely... Safe Zone. Safe Zone and Heartfelt Appeal are the newest cards in the main deck. Spell Trap Rise. Everything else is old. When you look at the side, okay, out of Katakuri, minus Katakuri, everything else, okay, outside of Waking the Dragon, Soul Drain as well, is old. When we look at the X deck, okay, Armed Ring's kind of old. Obsidian Hawk Joe is newer-ish. Same with Gus King High Alexander. You know, it depends how you consider new, but in the terms of GX, 5Ds, stuff like that, some of these cards are a lot newer. Obviously, the links. And some of the cards are really old. And if we're going to end up facing matches against modern decks, what direction do we go in? Because this deck ain't going to win against a 2024 deck. I don't even know if this deck could be a deck from 2015. Maybe. It depends. I think it heavily depends if that 2015 deck is like following the 2015 ban list. Anyways, my point is I don't think this deck can beat in its current form. Now, in 2 episodes, could we get lucky? Yes, we could get a bunch of modern Blackring support and make a modern Blackring deck. But because everything's locked in a sense of virtually mystery, and us trying to make a great deck out of mystery product, mystery packs, random packs, that could take some time. And with the real punishment live, and the punishments on there not yet revealed, me knowing what it is, you guys aren't, this can shake up everything. So guys, at the end of the day, I know Patreon, by the way, if you want to join Patreon to help decide one extra pack, because if you join Patreon, you get, a bunch of cool bonuses and stuff, but in this series alone, you get to decide one pack we get to open, which could help shape the deck. Except Pendulum, not playing Pendulum. But when we look at this deck, we need a direction. I know right now, the Patreon pack that we have, the one of, is going through Gold Series, which will help us because there's only, 3, 4, 5 more Gold Series things, but within 3 episodes, we may be facing modern decks. That depends on the reel deciding whether it likes us or hates us, and it'll change every episode. But for now, I am happy with this deck for 2 more episodes. In 2 more episodes' time, I cannot look at this as good old nostalgia for me. I say Blackwing and Frog Monarch and, if we had Gemini Spark. I say stuff like that, but that's because this is when I was competitively viable. And I still went to regionals and everything up through the end of 5Ds, right before Exceeds were introduced. And I was placing top 100, top 50, whatever. Not great, but not bad at the regional level. But I know that after Exceeds introduced, I stopped playing. And when I returned, I was ready to get back into physical play. I couldn't find a store. COVID hit, which shut down the only store I eventually found. And only recently has there been a new store that opened up that's had Yugioh, because I'm in Magic the Gathering country. So for me, the concept of this series is to have fun, but the time reminiscing will be over soon. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think about the series so far, what you would like to see improve. And until next time. tag out. A special thank you to all my Patreon supporters, Urza, and if you're interested in supporting the channel, wanting to see content early, or just to make me re-record this because I'd have to add another name to the list, check out Patreon and link description below.